think, we're going to cover the people, the processes. From a technology perspective, there's a clear understanding of the potential of data out there today, more so than ever before. And with that, there's all this urge that we're here talking about. What are we going to do with data analytics? How are we going to get machine learning and AI working? How is it going to use this to give me a competitive advantage in my marketplace? But at the same time, we have regulation, compliance, and all these laws being passed, and they're going to pass this year. I think the U.S. is going to pass their GDPR equivalent pretty soon. That's going to slow down the business who wants to do all this great stuff with data. So finding the right technology that can meet the needs of the business, meet the needs of compliance and regulation to enable that, I think is critical as well.
I'll pivot back to we may say a lot of the same things here, but I think we're coming from a slightly different lens. I cannot agree more that prioritization and really finding a return on investment. Because I think as you address these business champions, I think there has to be a complete mind shift from the concept. I worked at major banks for close to 20 years. Tech was always seen as a cost center. There is no time more critical than now to actually show that not just agility of data, but it's actually a quality of an asset, not just the intelligence, the data itself, and then how you utilize it to a client outcome. They need to realize that what you're accomplishing within your technology department is a commercial platform to deliver profitability. And I think it's helping them understand that contextual link. I think Josh has done it well, Jared previously, and others we've talked to across some of the family within the community and commercial banking areas has seen that. And I think that helping them understand that mind shift where reducing and collapsing down some of the data supply chain, one, releases the time to value of data from an expense side. And then two, how do you either wish to expose it to stakeholders within your firm, within your walls, to deliver that faster time to value, whether it's coming up from a customer onboarding outcome or even understanding your clients better. So showing them that there can be a profit acceleration through both ends, through technology and the connectivity of how you're delivering services. This is the asset that they need to understand that if they don't do it, we can use all the fancy terms around client retention, revenue acceleration, and growth. This is the differentiation point that's going to be to help them understand that, to then make the investment.
I think it's been pretty well said already. For us, you need that executive support to keep things going and keep the lights on. But the word we like to use is our consumers. We're providing now a resource, and that was really when it switched for us. Is when we could put up on our quarterly stats that we were helping produce deposits. We're helping drive the business, and I think that's. You said tech people, that's pretty awesome because usually you're just a cost center. So
how much you what's putting in the budget?
Yeah. Oh. Yeah. We still get that every once in a while. It's usually the folks that are stuck in the 1900s. But yeah, I think once you can start showing the value that you bring, you have consumers that want what you have, that you provide. It just changes everybody's mindset. So that's a big step forward.
And then I will speak to data modernization through cloud migration. Naturally, it's the cloud guy, I'm going to talk about cloud. But the benefits of migrating to the cloud, specific to data, security is the number one thing. The accessibility of the data, the accessibility of the data, the disaster and the recovery, the agility, which Jimmy spoke of. There are just so many, the costs, which I know is particularly important for a credit union or a smaller bank. So all very important aspects of migrating to the cloud, and the implications for the data are incredible.